The Young and the Restless for Rey Rosales will say Adam Newman was put under anesthesia on an operating table to perform a kidney transplant with Faith. Outside, Rey waited before fearing Ad would run away. Even though Sharon Rosales tried to explain, Rey is still stubborn that Adam is the offender. Rey will note that he's been kept out of the loop a few times recently, but he will get a confirmation that Sharon will be in touch if surgery ends before his return. Nick and Sharon are anxiously waiting outside to see what the results are. They will receive updates from Nate Hastings. Nate will note that things are going well when it comes to the transplant. He would explain that Adam would get out and get better soon, but Faith's surgery would take longer. Nate will reveal that Faith has a new kidney and that they are doing everything they can to ensure it is getting the necessary blood supply and working properly. He's going to push Nick and Sharon to breathe because it's almost over. In the waiting area, Phyllis was also there, waiting for Faith and Adam's situation. Nick Newman will warn Phyllis Summers not to push him for details on how he talked Adam home. Nick would admit that it would be best if Phyllis didn't know. When Sharon was alone with Nick, she would worry that he would keep his word and try to help Adam escape. Sharon will point out that the last thing Faith needs is for her father to go to jail, but Nick will really hope that the situation doesn't turn into an escape. Nick will let all the plans of escape go to Victor. He thinks Victor has been able to solve this problem. Nick will admit that he has something else on his mind, so he'll count on Adam listening to his recommendation and was probably willing to compromise. RenderForest.com. At the farm, Victor Newman was having a talk with Chelsea. She would ask if it was a lie, but Victor will claim that he wasn't lying and try to convince Chelsea to tell the truth, but maybe he pushed her a little too hard. Victor offers terms that can assist Chelsea if she pleaded guilty to letting Adam be free. Victor offers solutions Chelsea can feign mental illness to help her get rid of the crime, but Chelsea would growl that Victor dragged her son into this. But Victor would insist that Chelsea was falling apart, and he called the doctor before calling Rey. "I don't fall, I don't need a doctor," Chelsea will counteract. Maybe Chelsea will return to Rey's help. She will tell Rey she needs protection because Adam is back in town and hates her enough to try anything, so Rey would wonder why Adam hates her. Chelsea will shed tears when she says it's not her fault and they can't blame her for it. "I'm sorry, you have to believe me, I'm so sorry." Rey really did not understand what was going on when she saw Chelsea react so strongly. Chelsea would be determined as her tears kept falling. Rey would urge Chelsea to tell him what she's sorry and ask if she's trying to confess something. Chelsea will finally toss down her baton and move freely. She would assure Rey she was relieved to know he was okay and would assert both were innocent victims in all of this. After a while, Chelsea came up with arguments that she wanted to teach Adam and Sharon a lesson. She'd be insane because she promised she didn't have enough poison to kill anyone and Rey's death was never part of the plan. This time, Rey understood Chelsea's plans. Will Rey ignore every crime for Chelsea? Keep an eye on the news that spreads. YNR channel will have other Young and the Restless revelations, updates, and news, so please come back often.